kick, and kick again are breeding grounds
when you're a predator but pretty. So he's obviously going to be talking about the weird Twitch female streamers who be doing weird shit but no one cares about it because they're bad. But let's see who he's talking about.
For predators. But we've been focusing on male groomers so much that an epidemic of female predators have been hiding in plain sight.
Ooh. 23. Nigga, who this?
Focusing on male groomers so much that an epidemic of female predators.
Now who's she? Was that Nene? Nah, but she's definitely bad. I know she be giving the best head. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know she be giving the best head, bro. The way she's looking at me while licking the lollipop, bro. I know she be giving the best head. And her, bro, she's doing this. Nah, you can tell she knows she's bad. I ain't gonna lie. You can tell she knows she's bad. And she got them DSL lips too. Yeah, she be sucking the dick for free. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely be doing it for free. I ain't gonna lie.
23. He's consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Yes, he is.
Nah, this clip was insane. I ain't gonna lie. That clip was insane.
The man them actually telling the girl
That
them
clip
that the
was
nigga did
insane.
not consent. Kaya finds out Zay was dating a 24-year-old when he was 17.
Everybody know you for 17.
Nah, Nene, bro. Nah, Nene, bro. Where you at? Bitch, I'm 17 right now. You fucking with Zay when he was 17. Nene, I'm 17 too. Like, Nene, I need that bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you was 25 fucking with a 17-year-old named Zay. You can fuck with that 17-year-old named Day. Zay, Day, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You can repeat history, basically. You did it with Zay. Now you can do it with Day, you know what I'm saying? You can do it with Day. Like, come on. But I got a bot in my chat, bro. Fuck you, nigga. Like, come on. Fuck you. I don't care about your bot service. Like, I don't care about that shit.
Crack the F up. Y'all really thought I gave her that he was 13.
What the fuck?
My lord.
Nah, they really be too proud of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. They really be too proud of that shit.
Predators so long as they're pretty. On today's Foreign Friday.
Hey.
One of the inbred goats in the comment section urged me to look up Nene Nasty, and she recently went viral for this clip, which sent me down a rabbit hole so deep that Alice would die from fall damage if she fell in it. IG model exposed Kai Sanat for cheating on Gigi with her and shows proof.
Yes, Kai was cheating on Gigi.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
I do like the drama though. I hate to see a black man cheating on a black woman, but I love to see the drama though. But keep it a buck though.
I can't believe y'all got me out here defending Kai Sanat.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Kai Sanat. If you ate Nene's box, bro, that's fucking crazy. Nene's a fucking whore. Kai Sanat, please don't tell me you ate Nene's box, but she's a fucking whore. She fucked with too many, like, street niggas, bro. And you know them street niggas be burning, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kai Sanat, please don't tell me you ate Nene's box, because that would be fucking crazy. You too rich for that shit, bro. You don't need Nene, bro. Shit, I need Nene, though. I ain't gonna lie. You don't need Nene, Kai Sanat. I need Nene, bro. That's my type of shit. You're supposed to be fucked with the Kim Kardashians, the fucking big females. I ain't gonna lie, but the small females, the hood rats, leave it for the little niggas like me. Like, come on, Kai, now you doing too much. I ain't gonna lie.
And he been ate this.
I can't believe y'all got me out here defending Kai Sanat in 4K. But everything about this clip is inflaming my prostate. From Shorty being proud to claim Kai was clapping cheeks, cause dog, Batman himself couldn't get
Shit,
down.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was a female, I would be proud of saying that Kai's clapped my cheeks. I ain't gonna lie. Especially Duke Dennis. Who else? Especially LeBron James. Who else? I ain't gonna lie. Nah, would I though? Definitely Kai Sanat. Definitely Duke Dennis. But LeBron James, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's 40 years old or something. Would I be proud to say that LeBron James clapped my... Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's famous. I ain't gonna lie. And too much niggas be dick sucking LeBron James. So I would definitely be proud of that shit if he clapped my cheeks as a female. Pause, because that shit sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but that shit sounded way too crazy.
Who is Kai? Kai Sanat is unfortunately one of the largest Twitch streamers on the platform. He's the Mr. Beast of streaming, and Gigi is his girlfriend, and this is Nene Nasty. The backup dancer, I don't even know man there. Dog out here doing the fake guy. They can easily just mute the mic. They're clip farming. They're manufacturing drama. That in itself isn't concerning. However, it led me down into a rabbit hole of discovering Nene Nasty's digital footprint. And if I was her, I would be paying niggas to get that offline. Now let's address this Mucinex germ looking nigga on the left here. You may remember him from the Chef Boy Pick Me video that I did on Cooking with Kaya over here.
Why this is Zay, bro? Come on. Why this my nigga Zay?
A rather tragic story. Kaya finds out Zay was dating a 24-year-old when he was 17.
You already heard about that. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's lucky. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That nigga's lucky.
Yeah, we didn't date. She's pushing 30. He's a minor.
But you know he doesn't care about the niggas from New York, bro. Them New York niggas was getting old bitches when they was like 15, bro. Them New York niggas don't care about if they was a victim or not, bro. They got pussy, but that's all that matters to them, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And if I was them, bro, I wouldn't care either, bro. I would be flexing that shit, bro. Like there's so much New York niggas that hit their teachers, that hit like an old bitch, that hit like a MILF, but like them niggas don't care. Them niggas be bragging about that shit, but them niggas be treating that like that's a trophy or something, bro. Like, come on.
about him being groomed. It's wild that you have Cooking with Kaya being able to speak to the predation of another woman who is older, preying upon a 17-year-old. He's cornered into this box of masculinity that makes it difficult for him to interact with victimhood. If you look at the comments here, anytime when a conversation like this happens and we have the opportunity to like really engage with what is a very serious...
I literally had the same situation, Lo. I didn't even think of myself as a victim, cause we be horny, bro. We don't care about that shit. If they're bad, if they have a fat ass, but we don't care about that shit, bro. We could be 15, we could have fucked up 14, not 14-year-old, a 24-year-old, bro. We will still like that shit, but we will still like that shit. Like, come on, bro. We will still like that shit.
Here's issue. You have a dude in the comments who has never engaged with his ass, washing his ass or nothing like that.
Oh, never. But why you on his ass? But like, come on, but
I literally had the same situation. LOL. I didn't even think of myself as a victim.
Because we be horny, bro. We don't care about that shit.
Another guy literally saying right above him, he was more than groomed. He was straight up preyed upon. And then you got have this dude. Is this Fredo? Dog is saying, I mean shit. I was 17 when I lost my V to a girl who was 22. It is what it is. Bro, we are going...
Was he wrong though? Now, look, I'm not gonna lie, it is bad, but like us niggas, bro, we don't care, bro. We be horny as hell, bro. We be desperate as hell. I'm not speaking for everyone, but I'm just speaking for the niggas that, you know, we be feeling for the old puss. I ain't gonna lie, we be feeling for the old puss. So him being 17, cracking a 22-year-old, bro, he might be feeling happy about himself. He might be feeling like that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He might be feeling like that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
It is what it is, ourselves to death. Shit don't work like that at 17. That's a legal adult most places in the world, and men tend to take the lead in that situation. 6-year age gap don't mean shit. I was 18 with a 24-year-old. Had her doing whatever I wanted till I got rid of her. A win is a win.
Nah, what the fuck?
Don't mean.
Well, that's legal though. That's crazy though, cause I'm not gonna lie, fucking with someone 6 years younger than you is kind of crazy. But that is legal though, so you can't like diss that, cause that was legal. He was above 18, she was above 18, so that is legal. I ain't gonna lie.
I was 18 with a 24-year-old. Had her doing whatever I wanted till I got rid of her. A win is a win. This isn't like an online only thing. In masculine spaces, this is the norm. I kid you not. If you get into a barbershop, they'll be talking about their war stories. We call them war stories. Why are we talking about them like war? And niggas could talk about the school teacher and how they had detention and how it's a trope. It's a fantasy for like a lot of them and them, unfortunately. And they will talk about the way that they were preyed upon and they will wear it as a badge of honor. Notice that they never really revealed who it was he was groomed by. So he actually protected his predator for some time until people began to connect the dots after this clip started circulating.
You just weren't tapped in at the time.
Zay explained, it wasn't her mouth. I was 17, you feel me? But it was not in her mouth.
There's nothing that I can really tell you to prepare yourself for this clip, but yeah, prepare yourself.
Everybody know you for 17-year-old. Shut the fuck up.
He's speaking to Nene Nasty and telling Nene Nasty, I assume they had some words. And he's saying essentially that the only reason why people actually know you is because you grind someone that was 17 while you was a...
That's a crazy reputation, I ain't gonna lie. And she has a kid too, bro. Imagine that being your mom. You be like a 14-year-old girl and you just know that your mom just fucked a little kid while she was 25 and that kid was 17. Like, imagine that being your mom, dog. That would be crazy, I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for her daughter, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hope the best for her daughter, because I ain't gonna lie, she will be bullied, bro. She will be getting clowned in the future once they found out who her mom is, I ain't gonna lie. But I hope for the best for her daughter, though. I ain't gonna lie. I hope for the best for her daughter, though. I ain't gonna
lie. Big 25-year-old woman.
You let 10-year-old pee on my soul.
Dog said, you let a 17-year-old pee in your mouth on my soul. What in the Robert Kelly is going the frig on? She's not only a groomer as it pertains to Zay. She's also a groomer when it pertains to her own child. As a person with a child, with a tiny human, this curdles my blood. Like white people is curdled cheese. I have no words. All I have is indigestion.
Wait, do you know what urinate is?
No, I don't.
You don't?
You like when it gets like old?
Shorty asks her toddler, do you know what urinating is? Now when I saw that, I was just like, you know what? I don't know why you ask your child that on camera for kick users to watch. Gets way worse.
Come on, some urinate in the mouth. That's cap, my nigga. Like where to? I'm a son, assist and assist.
So much is going on. First off, Shorty can't say cease and desist. Second off, your child is right here, and you talking about a minor peeing in your mouth.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Talking about me, I'm a student. I'm working for my mother.
First of all, whoever said that, I know that they be doing it.
Oh God. Why the child? Lord, I got behind you. Why the child talking about? For you to say that, I know what you be doing. What do you mean you know what they be doing? A baby defending you in a fight that the baby should not be able to even understand. Having your child for content.
I'm not gonna lie about W Kid though. That is fucked up, but W Kid, but she is on that. When it comes to her mother, bro, she will be on it, bro. I do fuck with that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I do fuck
minor for content. Delinquenting your minor for content. Delinquenting someone else's son for content. I understand the urge to invest your trust and your energy and your funds, your time. tax dollars into these systems in hopes that they will actually provide corrective and preventative measures for these things. But no, oftentimes what ends up happening at the CPS is more abuse. The way that she would groom a 17-year-old is the same way she's grooming her own children far younger. We don't have these perfect villains where we could essentially just point to her and say, this woman all bad, not good. She probably experienced grooming in her own self. Nene, just the tip of the iceberg, because she's but one of what is an epidemic that we don't talk enough about. Bringing us to E. Kane. I know her mostly because she be hanging out with Freaky Frost. Kane is...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. In some videos, bro, E. Kane be looking fine. But in some videos, bro, she be looking kind of crazy, though. But she do be having horror stories, though. I was, like, watching her TikTok one time when I was going to work, though. And she was talking about how she got trained on when she was, like, 14. But that shit was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was really crazy. Like, how you 14 getting trained on, E. Kane? Nah, but I do feel bad for her. But the way she be talking about it, bro, like, you would think that she likes that type of shit, because she be, like, smiling and shit like that. But if she's, like, just, like, nervous about that shit, then I feel bad for her. I ain't gonna lie. I do feel bad for her.
To Freaky Frost's Batman. Freaky Frost, I talked about in the Download Negro
Freaky
problem.
Frost.
Freaky Frost is known to embarrass specifically black women on his streams, engage in lewd conversations
he just
with female strangers just for content. And a lot of the time...
But let me check his channel real quick. Because I might watch another video if he be, like, doing these type of videos, though. But it gotta be something interesting, like something that catches my eye. Streamer University, Negro damn, I can't even say words anymore. Like, damn. Streamer University, Negro spec. Yeah, I just give up. I ain't gonna lie. I just give up. Is he ugly or are you racist? Bro, why you taking shit like this serious? But, like, come on, bro. The new red pill, the racist lives of I'm not gonna lie, his videos do be interesting, but it's for, like, serious niggas, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I am not serious, so I'm not gonna watch it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm good off this shit. Let me see what else. Nah, but he do be covering, like, important stuff, though, so I'm gonna definitely subscribe to him, because he might make, like, a good video later on. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just wait for it. Let me check my friend's YouTube channel real quick. Let me check it real quick, because I really didn't get to watch the whole video. I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't get to watch the whole video. Never mind. Back to the video, though. Back to the video.
Kane would be present, would be the person that girls who are being preyed upon by the Shay would see and say, okay, this person can't be that dangerous. There's a beautiful woman next to them.
On top of that, I hate to break it to you. Let me not be insecure to you something. Let me not try to break it down to you. But have you understand I'm a light-skinned woman? So I benefit from colorism. You're a dark-skinned woman, since you can never make it to the heights I make it from.
Here you have a light-skinned woman. She is
yeah,
so rightfully.
What the fuck? Yo, E. Kane. I kind of fuck with you, but I'm not gonna lie. That was an insane statement, though. I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it like that, but the way it came out and the way it sounded, that shit was kind of crazy, E. Kane. I hope she made, like, an apology video, not like an apology, but like a video to, like, further up respond to what she was said about dark skin and light skin women. Because I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy. And if Black Twitter see that shit, you definitely got canceled. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Black Twitter's dangerous. Black Twitter, bro. The Shade Room, people who love Love Island, bro. When them bitches see it, bro, you basically got canceled. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Especially when you talk about my sisters and my brothers, bro. You definitely will get canceled, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I don't beef with dark skinned people, bro. Because that's cancelable. I ain't gonna lie, but if you beef with the dark skins, but look, I ain't gonna lie, I would never beef with the dark skins, because I don't like hating on dark skinned people. I don't like hitting on dark skinned people for no reason. I fuck with dark skinned people. I fuck with my dark skinned women, bro. They be bad as hell, and they be having a turkey too. But I'm not gonna lie, I was just yapping, though. I ain't gonna lie, I was just yapping.
Call this out. Acknowledging colorism. She's acknowledging that there's a systemic disadvantage towards dark skinned women. Not a judgment, see, as alopecia. No, shorty ain't got no edges. Edges don't like evil.
Can we clock that one, or it's gonna hurt y'all feelings because it's me saying it? Can we be real for once and let's clock everything? Because I'm a light skinned woman. I say the same shit you say. You're not gonna make it to the heights I make it because you can't with me. You're a dark skinned woman. I want you to understand that.
This gal.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, like, you a dark skinned woman, I want you to understand that. That's an insane line, bro. E. Kane, why the fuck are you talking like that? That's an insane line right there. That really is an insane line right there. I ain't gonna lie.
That got a digital footprint that's worse than EDP. This is E. Kane. When I was 17, I had that with a 13.
When I was 17, I had blank with a 30-year-old. I didn't know his age at the time, and that was the first and only time someone made me squirt, and it smelled like pee. I got no words for that. I ain't gonna lie. I got no words for that. E. Kane, E. King, what the fuck? Shit,
Yo, mind you not, ain't nobody asked this gal to say this.
Oh God.
I didn't know his age.
She be
In
too open with her
parentheses.
shit.
I didn't know his age at the time, and that was the first in
That shit's
parentheses
crazy,
and
though. I
only
ain't gonna lie.
time
That shit is
someone
crazy.
made me squirt, and it smelled like pee. Over 500 likes. That wasn't enough. She goes on to say that she is a kick enjoyer.
Something because I fuck a 30-year-old when I was 17 who told me he was 16, and his brothers told me he was 16, and his cousin told me he was 16, and I believed him. He was my height, 5'9", have facial hair. What the fuck? He ain't look 13. My bad, Twitter detectives. But why would you admit to that though? I ain't gonna lie. I got nothing to say. Actually, I got nothing to say. I'm not gonna lie. She just got fooled. I ain't gonna lie. She just got fooled. I just feel bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of fucked up for her part, but she just got fooled. I ain't gonna lie. She got fooled. It backfired to her face. She tried talking about it, and she got called a weirdo and a pedophile for that shit. I feel bad for her. Cause I ain't gonna lie. If what she's saying is right though, then she did. If what she's saying is right though, then she basically just got fooled and it just backfired to her face. I ain't gonna lie.
Go on. She's volunteering this information for us. She's a kick enjoyer because she did this with a 13-year-old when she was 17.
It's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who told me he was
crazy.
16, and his brothers told me he was 16, and his cousins told me he was 16, and I believed them. He was my height, 5'9", had facial hair. He ain't look 13. My bad, to the detectives. Crack the F up. Y'all really thought I gave her that he was 13. Y'all high. We locked Blair Lee.
Wait, this is E. Kane? Shut the fuck up. Y'all really thought I gave a fuck that he was 13. Y'all high. We locked blood. E. Kane, what the fuck? Nigga, that nigga's built like Rakai. What the fuck? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, but this might be Rakai back here. I ain't gonna lie. That might be Rakai before their fame. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Rakai was definitely fucking E. Kane or something. I'm just joking. But I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of built like Rakai though. Don't gay shit, cause that shit sounds crazy though. I mean, like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit sounds gay as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just skip. I
don't know what that means. About 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Bonnie Blue and about how Bonnie Blue was just in 4K, easily and volubly admitting attraction.
Nigga, Bonnie Blue's a whore, and she's bad goons too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you're gooning to Bonnie Blue, bro, you might have to reset in GTA, cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. Gooning to a bitch that fuck 1,000 niggas in less than 24 hours is fucking insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, a lot, and I would never go to Bonnie Blue because that shit's fucking crazy. That bitch is trifling, bro. That bitch is really trifling. I'd rather go into a homeless bitch than the Bonnie Blue, bro. And I'm dead ass too, bro. I'm really dead ass too. I'd rather go into a homeless bitch than Bonnie Blue because Bonnie Blue is fucking disgusting. I ain't gonna lie.
And predation
that bitch is trifling.
Amongst barely
that
legal
bitch is really
boys.
trifling.
And she ain't in jail. Ikan and Nini Nasty have been able to go about and operate with impunity. And it just goes to show that there is a mass consent that we have indirectly made towards these type of arrangements. To assume that a woman is unable
but I'm not
to
gonna lie,
enact
that
harm
is crazy.
literally
I'm gonna be honest, that
sexist.
is crazy.
And not enough boys are able to talk about it. We don't have the language for it. And every time, there's always someone present that talks about this dynamic in a very glorifying manner. The dark part is that she's a victim as well as a villain.
Definitely misguided as you at 18. Definitely misguided as wasn't you the same nigga when we go to my granny house? Don't tell him how old you are. Don't tell him your age or thing. Don't tell him you was 26 years old, but you knew what was going on. And so did I.
That's a very poignant point right there. The idea of hurting people is kind of prosaic and tried at this point because like it's been said so much. There's no commonality between 26 years old and 18 years old. You're in very different stations of life. Villains are victims as well. A Kane doing what was done to her. If you look at the villain-victim dynamic, you have people that, I'd be remiss not to discuss it. Zoe Spencer. So the lore behind Zoe Spencer is that she is very much in Kai's circle, or at least was in Kai's circle. And she tried to be one of the boys. In all intents and purposes, like she would fart, she would bite people. I don't know why. She put Kai Sanat in a headlock in front of Drewski, and that, according to Kai, was one of the reasons why she fell out of that group in total. And that's the reason why she wasn't invited to Streamer University, because she emasculated the men around her. And then you had Illuminati, who was thankfully gone on a hiatus, hopefully indefinitely, and did a whole
Wait, what
campaign.
did you say? What
And
the
then
fuck?
you had Illuminati, who was thankfully gone on a hiatus, hopefully indefinitely, and
Was he dissing Solo Illuminati? Shit, I really don't know.
did a whole campaign, a whole hate campaign, essentially calling her Zoe Plant, saying that like she's an industry plant, the dick eater, and saying that like
Nah, I
by
ain't gonna lie,
virtue
that
of you
shit was
bite.
funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was when I was in school, bro. Every time I would come back from school at like 3 o'clock, bro, Solo Illuminati will always be live. And the day before he was supposed to beef with Zoe Spencer, bro, I was waiting at 2:59, waiting for the go live button from Solo Illuminati so he could just roast Zoe plan. But I'm not gonna lie, he went like 50%, cause he could have went 100%, but he didn't want to get banned from Twitch, and he like matured a bit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like him doing the expose bitches, expose niggas thing was like immature shit to him. So he like matured, but he wasn't going all in, but he still went in though. So that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was still crazy.
Niggas means that you also would bite on a nigga dick or something like that. Oh god.
But that clip was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. No, that clip is crazy. That clip is fucking crazy. That clip is fucking crazy.
I hate giving.
And then you got her friend trying to grab him too. Like, come on, bro. If it was me though, I would definitely take the ass though. But like my nigga Saeed, bro, like maybe he doesn't like bitches like Zoe Spencer, so I do understand him trying to avoid that shit. But then you got her friend, that Asian girl, trying to grab him, put him in the headlock. What the fuck? Like y'all bitches trying to commit SA in stream. Like, come on. Like y'all niggas, like y'all bitches gotta chill sometimes, because y'all doing too much for no reason. Like that shit is kind of crazy. Like when bitches clip farm, bro, that shit be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit really be crazy.
Credibility. But yes, backward hater, you have 2 women trying to hold this man down so that they could twerk on him.
If it was me, I am taking that shit though. That was me, I am taking that shit.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't say nothing.
He likes it.
But you can't say yes he is when they say he's not consenting, and you can't say yes he likes it. Like, come on, Zoe Spencer, like, come on, you're doing too much at that point. You're doing too much. You look crazy now. Like sometimes you just gotta chill sometimes, because you look too crazy in that clip. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh god.
You look way too crazy in that clip.
Telling the girl them that the nigga did not consent. You have him trying to literally run.
That shit is crazy. Let me run this back.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't say nothing.
He likes it.
Girl say he likes it.
You can't say he likes it when he was trying to avoid that shit, and when he was like nervously laughing at that shit. Like, come on, Zoe Spencer, you did bad in this clip. You really did bad in this clip.
Bro, what a go on? Oh god. My lord. Can you imagine a girl in the position of this man running, and the nigga saying she likes it? Yes, that is definitely a nervous laugh. What did this nigga have a girl? What did this nigga like, man? Oh god. What if this nigga simply just don't find him attractive? What if this nigga just does not want to be twerked on right now? Yet again, the assumption is that we are voracious sexually beings, and we always want someone to work on us. We always want someone to bounce upon it. Bro, because I've never actually seen the clip in full, but that's actually wild. You got this man almost in a headlock, being held on. Cameras in the face. You can imagine with cameras off.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
You remind me of that one video.
I'm not gonna lie, if Zoe Spencer was throwing cake at me in my direction and she wanted me to catch that shit, but I would definitely catch that shit though, because I did see videos of her having like a fat ass, but I ain't gonna lie, I would definitely catch that shit. But my nigga Saeed, but he doesn't fuck with that shit, so you have to like chill sometimes, because you're doing way too much for no reason. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like a cartoon with niggas like throwing out. It's like buy a car.
Yeah, he talking about the Simpsons thing with Flanders on the ground holding himself and the strippers twerking on him. Yeah, they literally have to play it off, because yet again, remember, niggas have to play this off because we can't show ourselves being victimized. Same way as Extra Emily last week was brushing off Mango assaulting her. Dog just trying to live. Dog is at work. This ain't even a streamer. Dog is just the assistant.
Everybody here has worked the job.
I seen this too.
The reason why this nigga making this face is because she fondling him. She fondling the boy.
$1 million. I've never worked.
I ain't
right
gonna lie,
there.
that bitch is freaky. Yo, Ty's little sister is freaky as hell. How you gonna stream with your brother, with your little sister in the stream too, and you see a nigga that's your type, and you start grabbing his balls, you start looking in his face, you start breathing in his neck? Like, come on, bitch, you gotta chill sometimes. Like, we know you're horny and shit, we know you horny and stuff, but sometimes you gotta chill, because that place was not the moment to start doing that shit. You start playing with his balls, going close to him, looking at his eyes, breathing down his neck. Like, come on, bitch, you gotta chill sometimes. Like, that's not ladylike. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's really not ladylike, because I ain't gonna lie, if I was that nigga, I would take you to the next bedroom and I would fuck you. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely fuck you, because why are you doing that when you know I'm on that type of time? Like, come on, I'm always on that type of time. Like, come on. Like, if you're doing that to me, I would definitely crack that, but since you're my friend's sister, I wouldn't crack that. But if you was like a random bitch that was doing that to me, I would definitely take you to the next bedroom and you know what I'm saying? I would definitely do that.
I ain't do nah. Nigga ain't on that type of timing. He did not want this. He did not ask for this.
I've never did nothing. Yeah, I literally have 5 minutes of max in here.
But I'm not gonna lie, this nigga did bad too. Cause why you doing all these facial expressions? Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I wasn't fuck with that shit and that bitch kept doing that to me, bro, I'll be like, bitch, move. What the fuck? You nasty ass bitch. What the fuck? Cause now you doing too much now. And now you invaded my personal space now. Like, fucking me, you just grabbing my balls. I don't fuck with that shit. And every time I try to like move you back, you keep coming to me like, come on, bitch. And now I gotta move your head back. And I might beat your ass too. Cause now you just essaying me at the point. I ain't gonna lie. Now you essaying me at the point. Like, come on.
I gotta get out, okay?
5 minutes, you know, I'm not.
And the crazy part is she had her little sister and her second little brother or sister there too. That bitch didn't care about anyone in that room. She only wanted that dick. She only wanted that big ass dick from this cute ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga do look cute though. He got the hat on, the frill, the glasses, I ain't gonna lie. If I was the bitch, I'll do it too.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
But once he tells me stop, I was obviously stopped. I ain't gonna lie. I was obviously
They've never
stopped.
worked. They've never worked a job, but they can play with us.
I just realized that this is Tyler.
You mean Ty Lil? Like, come on, nigga said Tyler. You mean Ty Lil, nigga? Like, come on.
That is a nervous laughter. Unfortunately, this is brought to you by Drama Alert. Streamer Ty Lil's sister allegedly sexually assaulted actor Michael Rainey Jr. by grabbing, and then he turned the stream off 20 minutes later.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than me. This shit, but I'm getting text. Stop.
Is Tyreek from
We all equal.
I don't know, earnestness?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I found this nigga my recommender yesterday, and I definitely had to watch him today. And that was a good video, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good video, bro. He had